Okay, now it's time for us to be able to delete a user from our database. So that's what we actually want to do, to delete user from database. So what do? I've created a route already, just like others. So the route is called delete, is request, HTTP request is delete. Then this is the user, this is the route, and this is the controller. So I've done that quickly. I can just run that here. So I've done that. Then the next thing I have to do is to go back to my user. Okay, I have to close this up and close this up as well. Close this up. Okay, so I have to go to the user and carry out some operation. So by the way, what operation am I carrying out? I want to delete the user, so I can just say module user model dot find and delete, find one and delete, or find by ID and delete. So there's find by ID and delete. So we're going to be finding by ID and delete. Now you can find email. You can just, if you're looking for want to find email, you can just do just the way we did in the other one. You can just carry out that same process. So we are looking for the ID. The ID is going to be the first parameter. And when that works, we have not created an ID yet. Then we'll just tag it with the .10, and we'll just we'll just do a response to show that this record has actually been deleted. Record deleted. So we'll just do a response.send to show that this response has been deleted. Okay, so here we go. What do we have to do? We have to get the ID from the request.body. So just the way we've been doing for orders. So let's get that from the request from body. So we're going to, that is whatever the user typed in, just the way the edit it's also exactly the same. So the front-end developer is going to be providing us with ID. So that's the variable name, and it's going to come from request.body. It's going to come from request.body. And that is what we're saving in this ID variable. Okay, for reason based not to me, let's see why I'm getting this error. It's okay, no error. Let's go on. So that's very simple. So what it means is that we just query the database and say, this is a user, we want to find one by ID and delete. So this is the ID, and boom, we place in the ID, then we tag it with the .then, and we just do a rest.send. In that, we actually delete it from the database. So let's quickly save that and check why this thing is breaking. No longer breaking, so let's test that out. So the route parameter is actually the user. So we're going to be doing a delete and the user. And let's assume we want to delete this one we created before now. So go back here and place this. So the HTTP request is actually a delete request. So go to delete requests. Now we want to delete this ID that we had before that is in our database. If you remember this, we want to be able to delete this. So we want to delete this record. So let's see that now. So that's the ID we are placing in. So we are getting this from the front end. This is what the front end developer will provide for us. So let's take that now and send to the back end and see. So as you can see, record deleted. So it's giving us a response. So let's go check that database and see if the record is still there. So we're just going to go there and refresh it, and boom, the record is gone. So congratulations, we've been able to carry out the basic kind of CRUD operation that you could think of. The read, update, and the delete. Very simple kind of process to carry it out. And as simple as it is, as basic as it is, it's also very one of the most essential parts of, it's actually very, very important to note that this is extremely, extremely important. In every application you do, you carry out this operation. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next session. And for my students, I'll be putting this on GitHub. So the link to the GitHub repository will be there. The purpose for putting it in GitHub is just for you to be able to track your progress. Maybe you have issues and you want to just look at the code again once more, you can go to GitHub and check out the code. Thank you for this section, and we're moving into the next section. Bye for now.